Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am so delighted to be here with you once again. My lovely audience, I have been missing you, and I'm sure we are going to make this evening a great evening for all of us. This is the Professional Speakers Association of India talk show. And we come over here in front of you every Friday at 9 p.m. Friends, I was looking forward to have some platform wherein I can really learn the art of speaking, professional speaking. Well, that has been my passion. But I was looking for some place, somewhere where I can really shine and rise. And a friend of mine, he told me about Professional Speakers Association of India. It's almost 10 months for me now. I'm here at this platform. And believe you me, I'm enjoying every day. The best part is that PSAI is a great family of intellectuals, progressive thinkers, people who are there to help you, hold your hands to take you to the next level. And who would not like to be in the company of this wonderful platform? Just imagine. So I am lucky man. And like me, there are many of PSAI colleagues who are putting in tremendous amount of efforts and a lot of learning is happening. So dear audience, this is a platform I love. And here comes the talk show. But before we begin, let me share with you the mission and vision statement of our Professional Speakers Association of India. We want to be, the vision of Professional Speakers Association of India is to be the number one professional association of professional speakers. That's our vision. And our mission is empowering professional speakers to influence, thrive, and achieve excellence in the business of speaking. And we are governed by values, four important values: integrity, trust, respect, and excellence. That's our values. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me begin this with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy, and I must tell you, before I go to the main thing, let me introduce you a bit about Professional Speakers Association. It's a tremendous platform which encourages speakers to reach to their professional excellence. That's lovely. It's making huge difference in the lives of speakers, and I am one of them. Frankly speaking, it has been a great journey for me. It's making huge impact in the lives of all of us, and we are proud to be part of Global Speakers Federation, an organization of 14 national speaking associations of 14 countries, which includes USA, Canada, South Africa, Southern Africa, New Zealand, UK, Germany, Switzerland, many more countries. This is the platform which provides members with comprehensive mentoring and resources, networking throughout a lifetime. So it's a wise decision for me to be part of PSAI. And as usual, today we have got a special guest. And that special guest, I have interacted with her recently, and I have found her amazing. Amazing means really amazing. I'm sure you will all admire her. I say that work-life balance has become a topic of coffee table discussion amongst all sections of working masses. While we struggle to figure it out, we have the guest of the evening who attains the balance effectively and indeed sets an example. a truly multifaceted personality. She is a trainer, professional speaker, coach, entrepreneur. She has trained lakhs of students in the last 22 years, conducted over 1,000 career guidance workshops, and more than 500 institutional and corporate training programs. She is a founder director of You Too Can, S&S Family First, and Trichy Plus. Yes, she's from Trichy. And she is a dancer, she is a singer, and she is a firm believer of Vipassana practice. She is an NLP practitioner, and above all, she is a marathon runner and award winner. She has millions of viewers of her talk show on social media platform. Not only these, she has also co-authored highly enriched books. One of them I remember is Pick Talktionary, Parenting 101, and wow, the amazing bestseller book, that's S&S Family First. During her wonderful journey, she has earned many accolades as Amway Platinum Distributor, Rotary Assistant Governor, Rotary Club President, Toastmaster, WWAA jury member. My goodness, so much. And an intellectually evolved personality and a humble human being. A wonderful wife of lucky man, Siva, and an inspiring mother of Sagarika, who herself is a star in her own domain. Amazing, ladies and gentlemen. As you also must be curious and excited to know who is a guest of this edition of PSAI Talk Show. Well, with all the energy and enthusiasm, let's invite. Okay, hold. एक शेर तो बनता है. Why not? एक शेर बनता. Before I call her, just 2 lines. दरिया को कब रोक सके हैं छोटी छोटी चट्टानें, दरिया को कब रोक सकी है छोटी छोटी चट्टानें, आगे वही बढ़ता है जिसने आगे बढ़ना चाहा. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Savitri Kumar here. And we call her Savi. Savi, welcome to this platform.
Thank you so much. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
For the lovely introduction, Anil. Thank you.
So, Savi, how are you feeling at this platform?
Oh, on top of the world.
I'm sure. This evening is going to be much different for all of us. And we all are going to learn many things and earn many experiences.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, certainly. Savi, while I was just discussing with you and we were going through this, I really got curious about family first. That's a trademark of yours, family first. And what do you call yourself as family success coach? That's your main niche. So I am very curious to know about this.
Sure, definitely. I'll be happy to share.
Yeah.
See, when we talk about family first, let me tell you about our mission. What is this family first all about? What do we do?
Right.
Our mission, when I'm talking, I use the word our, I'm referring to myself and Shivakumar, my better half. So Shiv and I, we have a mission. Our mission is to elevate the consciousness of the society by building families. Because we believe that family is a bedrock of nation. See, let me ask you one very simple question. What is the secret? The statement that success is not from 9 to 5. There is a statement. Success is not from 9 to 5. Success is determined. A person's success is determined with what he does from 5 to 9. Do you agree on that?
Yes, absolutely right.
What does the person do from 5 to 9? He is spending time with his family. So that is what he does. Let me share a lovely story here. You would have heard this story. It's a very popular one of Mullah Nasruddin. So Once it so happened that Nasruddin was searching for something under the street light near his house. And, and the passerby, he asked him, "What are you searching for?" He said, "I lost my bunch of keys, so I'm searching for it here." And the passerby, they also start helping him. And slowly, three, four people join, and everybody starts searching along with him. Then one of them asks him a very important question. They ask him, "Where did you lose your bunch of keys?" And he says, "I lost it in my house." "Then why are you searching for it here?" He says, "My house is dark and there is light outside here." So most of us, we are searching for the keys in the wrong place. That is what we want to share to our family first. If you take organizations today, corporates, institutions, everywhere people, they are working towards building people from the technical aspect, from their so many other areas, knowledge, information. But what about the family life? What about the personal life of the person? We go by the slogan that happy and productive families create winning organizations. That's why we say build families to build a nation. That is what we do as a family success coach. That is what we are trying to propagate. Work on families.
Wow.
And our book, you spoke about our best-selling book. It is a bestseller on Amazon India in 6 different categories. The family first. So when we got the idea of writing the book, we were inspired by a friend of ours who asked us to write this book. He said, "Why don't you write a book on families? Just a short story book where you can talk about in the lines of a family that eats together, stays together, or a family that reads together, stays together." It's none other than Mr. C.K. Kumaravel, the CEO of Naturals. He asked us one day, "Shiv, Savi, why don't you write a book?" So that time we were already contemplating of writing a book, and we said, "Okay, maybe now it's the right time." So we wanted to culminate our 22 years of experience of working with students, families, the mistakes we made, and we wanted to put it in a book. Again, we didn't want the book to be too teachy, motivating, and didactic. So we created a story around 3 characters. There are many characters in the book. So we created a story, and along with the story, we have given a system in the book, activities for people to follow. Because basically, we believe that if a person has to become successful, a family has to become successful, every aspect has to be measured. There should be standards.
Wonderful.
Whether it
Wonderful.
is health, whether it is finance, whether it is learning, whether it is relationship, you need to have some measure. That's why we brought in the system. We brought in a few charts. You can check it out. And yes, so that's how it has evolved, and
Wonderful.
it's there.
Wow. Savi, you mentioned about Mullah Nasruddin. That's a lovely story. In fact, Mullah Nasruddin has got so many stories, and
Yes.
so many teachings are there from his stories. And our audience is very actively listening to you, and they are also sharing their thoughts on family. And Nina says that a family that really walks the talk, practice everything they preach. That's lovely. The Subramaniam Narayan says that family is the bedrock of nation, and your speech is being noticed by everybody, and they are all very happy with you. That's lovely, fantastic,
I
savvy,
should
fantastic,
thank
savvy.
you. Thank
Much.
you for this lovely opportunity.
And this conversation with you brings me to another thought in my mind. As you mentioned that you have written books, you have co-authored Parenting 101, S and S Family First, and they're all Amazon bestseller. So please share with us your experience, some insights, little more insight about, especially about S and S Family First, and also about Parenting 101. I'm very curious to know that.
Um, I mean, you want me to speak about something about parenting as such?
Yeah,
Uh,
your book Parenting 101, you co-authored that. So, what has been your experience, little bit?
Okay. As I told you, in these last 22 years, we have been working with students. We have worked with lakhs of students, parents, families, and we have noticed so many challenges, even the positive side, as well as the challenging aspects of parenting, relationship, family. So all these things we wanted to bring it together under our umbrella. And
Hmm.
when we talk about families, let me ask you a question. How many great families can you think of at the moment? If I ask you, can you think of perfect families, role model families? I would say you maybe you can think of one or maximum two. Why? The reason is we have very few role models. We have very few role model families. Sometimes it's a wrong model.
Yeah.
I would like to share another short story here of it's a very simple story, but it makes sense. There was this dog which was expecting, and one day this dog, while crossing the road, it met with an accident, and it hurt its leg, and it started limping. After a few days, the dog gave birth to four puppies, and the four puppies, it saw its mother limping. So the four puppies also started limping, and that carried on because the interesting part is the puppies were normal, but because they saw the mother limping, they also started limping. So kids always copy their parents. And there's a beautiful quote: children are wonderful mimics. Children are wonderful mimics in spite of the best advice.
Hmm.
So, as parents, we have to always be alert and agile about this fact. And recently, I was reading a book. I was rereading a book. In fact, after many years, I took this book out. It's called Becoming a Person of Influence by John Maxwell and Jim Rohn. In this book, they talk about the four steps. If I want to become a person of influence, if I want to become a person of influence with anyone, as an individual, as a family, as an organization, as a head of the organization, I need to simply follow four steps. The four steps are: first, I need to become a model. I need to be a role model. Because again, I come to that point: children are copycats. Am I a good role model? Second, first is model. Second is I need to motivate. I need to be a good motivator. How do I motivate my children? How do I motivate my kids? I have to be a good communicator and a good listener. For that, I need to spend time with my child. How much time are we ready to spend? Today, parents are working, they are busy, they say, I don't have time, I have other priorities. Recently, I heard a talk in PSAI only. I heard a talk by another expert, and he was speaking about time management. He said, we don't have any problem managing our time. It is not a time management problem, it's a management of priorities. Am I prioritizing? Are your kids your priority? As a parent, what is your priority? We take up so many roles. Can we prioritize? So motivate, spend time. Even today we spend time with our daughter every day, 3 hours, 4 hours. We have to spend time with them. Next is mentorship. Are you empowering the child? Today parents are so protective. They have one child, single child family. Maybe some have two kids. They're so protective. I send many students abroad. They go there, study, settle down. When I ask them, what did you learn? They say, simply, they tell one thing. When they are studying there, they work to take care of themselves. They have to earn and take care of their day to day requirements. But here in India, we don't have that culture. It's coming up slowly, but we don't motivate children to go out and work at a young age. Parents are taking care of the children till they get a job, till they are married. Empower them, let them do, let them experience, let them get that experience. And the last one is you have to multiply. So once you empower them, you create a wonderful atmosphere, you become a wonderful human being, you are multiplying. So four steps are modeling, you motivate them, you mentor them, and then you multiply the same kind of individuals in the society to create a better society and a better nation. As
Wow.
simple as that. That's what
Wow.
I can tell. And
I mean,
as family, I just like to end the sentence. As a family, we constantly work on ourselves every day. Not to be a good family, not to be a great family, but to become an outstanding family. So we want to lead by example.
amazing, 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 Savi, really. I'm sure all the audience must be thrilled to hear this from you. Such a lovely, wonderful nuggets of wisdom. I mean, I am feeling so energized after listening to you. My body is vibrating. I'm feeling extremely motivated just by listening to you. So, if I can be motivated by your teachings, I'm sure you, as a parent, must have immensely influenced your wonderful daughter, Sagarika. And I am sure that those four M's you must have experimented on her, and that's why Sagarika is an excellent child. I would like to understand from you, and also our audience must be curious about some special incidents wherein you have put in some special effort to shape the personality of Sagarika and bring her to this level where she has become now. Please share with us for the benefit of all the people who are listening to you.
Okay, a very quick introduction about my daughter Sagrika. She is a teenage author. She became an author when she was 15 years old and she penned a best selling book called My Unschooled Year. Now, many people they were wondering how she did it. Now, this book is all about her experience of the 1 year sabbatical, the break she took after her 10th standard. Now, very quickly, I'll share that experience with you. See, Sagarika as a child was a very carefree child, a very happy child. She would never worry about studies or classes or marks. So, whenever Shiv and I went to the school to see the kid in the classroom, she will never be there in the classroom. The teacher will point out, see outside, there's a kid alone sitting in the swing and playing. So that is your daughter Sagarika. She's never sitting in the classroom. So that is
Right.
how she was. And we also never really forced her until we enjoyed her being happy and until she reached the 10th standard. And you know how it is in our country, in our society, once a child is in 10th, that's it, stop everything. No dance, no music, you have to focus on your 10th standard, no extracurricular activities. So she also faced the same challenge, not from us, but the people around us. They said, you better be serious. It's a 10th standard. Your career matters. Your marks are important. And that is when she actually opened her books after many, many months. And she dusted the books and started reading. And with great difficulty, she did well. I mean, she was okay with 10. She got a good score. And after 10th, that is where she
Mhm.
came, she said, you tell me what should I do? My friends are taking commerce, my one of my friend is taking science, she wants one is taking psychology. I don't even know the spelling of psychology. What should I do? So we had a talk. We said, okay, you decide. We will not interfere. She said, you are my parents, you tell me what to do. Because for everyone else, the parents are telling what to do. So we said, okay. Then we had a chat. We decided that she'll take a break for 1 year, and she will experience.
Uh-huh.
Go
So,
out.
so
Yes.
your version of explanation is bringing me to that that I can say that's a disease. I mean, the disease of comparing your child with the other one. like neighbor's child and your uncle's child and your mama's child, likewise.
Right.
Parents tend to compare them. And I'm very happy to know, Savi, that you took care of this comparison issue from the very beginning. And that has shaped the personality of Sagarika. And that has really made her a person with independent mind, that intellectual level, and a thinker. She can independently think about what she really wants to do. That's wonderful. One thing,
Actually,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
No,
please.
the thing is, we have been telling this in all our 22 years of training to all the children and all the parents. But
Hmm,
we could only experiment with our child because nobody was willing to do that.
wonderful.
My husband, she will always tell, listen to your heart.
Right.
Listen to your heart. I believe that. You do what you love. What's your passion? Where is your heart?
Beautiful. One of the audience is asking a question to you that, Savi, according to you, what are the possible reasons for teenage children hiding their problem from parents and go to their peers for suggestions? Are we failing to gain their trust? That's a question.
Again, everything boils down to communication.
Hmm.
How much time do you spend with the child communicating? With children, it is never quality time, it's quantity time. You have to give, the more you give, the more they want. You have to spend time and the communication. In our family, we communicate everything. Sagrika will talk about a crush she has. We'll talk about the problems we have. She will talk about the challenges we had in business. Everything we will share with each other. So, how much communication is there in the family? That is very important. If the child has the fear of communicating with the parents, that is the biggest challenge. Then where will it go?
Hmm.
The first line of communication is parents. Friends are the second line only. No? So if you can tell everything to your parents, you don't need to go out and really hide here and tell something there. That won't happen. So communication is the key. And
So,
how willing are you to listen to them? Parents have to just keep quiet. Stop giving advice. Shut up. Just listen. Just listen.
wonderful.
We have instant, the button is like the child starts talking, you want to immediately give an advice. You want to give a suggestion. मेरे ज़माने में when I was a child, हम ये करते थे this thing and you
जी.
we immediately, हम कैसे पढ़ते थे, तैर के जाते थे school and all those things. Stop doing all.
And
Listen
one
to them.
one more thing I have learned in just now, that your name Savi means key in Tamil, isn't it?
Yes.
Amazing. That's why you have the key of all the problems. Oh my goodness.
That's okay. I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what is so fascinating. Another audience, as you mentioned.
I just wanted to finish that Sagarika's experience. So
Yeah.
that 1 year that she took the break,
Mhm.
it was not just 1 year of enjoying and having fun and all that. We as parents, we decided that she'll have a timetable for the 365 days. She had a timetable: morning exercise time, learning time, study time, working time, selling time, sports time. She had a time for everything. And in that 1 year, she worked, she was an intern in 15 organizations, 15 companies. She traveled, she made documentary film, she used to study, she used to write blogs. She did several things. She used to she used to attend conferences, and there were so many activities she did. She has written in that book, My Unschooled Year. So if you get a chance to read the book, you can read about all about her activities of 1 year. So that 1 year changed, it totally changed her personality.
Amazing. That's lovely. And
And
I
that,
think most
sorry,
of the,
do that
Yeah.
wonder for writing the book. Just
Mm-hmm.
to, just to add on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's lovely. So most of the parents who are listening to you at the moment, and specifically in this COVID time, they are also struggling to manage their children and keep them motivated. So if I ask you to give them two advices, what could be your those two advices for the parents today?
Like I said, be a role model yourself. Many houses, they say you study, but I will watch TV. That does not happen. And second is listen to them. Spend time.
Spend time
Let
with them.
them talk and you listen.
Wonderful. That's lovely. So your four M's are really great. It's ingrained in my mind, Savi. I will never forget those four M's: model, motivate, mentor, and multiply.
Multiply.
Multiply. Those four M's. It's a great learning for all of us. Thank you so much, Savi, for sharing your wisdom on this subject. Now, what is coming to me at the moment is that, as we were discussing about, you have been a very shy person in your childhood, and when you were growing up, it was, I know, a stage fear was the biggest fear for you. And coming from a very humble family, with your background, I'm very happy to see you that you are so forthright and you are so inspiring to the masses, and you have conducted so many trainings. How come? I mean, you have moved from that place to today being a professional speaker. For me personally, it's highly motivating. I would like you to share your this journey for the benefit of the entire audience, please.
Thank you so much. You are taking me back to when I was in school and college, those years. I'm reminded of. So I would like to share that I was a very, very shy and a diffident person. Many of you may not agree now, but I was like that. I was an introvert, and I was not comfortable talking to people at all. And let alone from stage, I had a huge stage fright, and that was something which it took me a very long time to come out. And even in school, I remember my teachers used to call my parents, and they used to tell me, this girl needs pushing, you have to push her. And luckily my life partner, Shiv, is a person who will not leave any he will leave no stone unturned in nudging me and pushing me. He'll always put me in an uncomfortable zone. He'll say, do it. And so many times I have come out of the comfort zone. But my biggest strength has been, I am a person with a lot of persistence. I will not give up easily. And my next biggest strength is I am teachable. I am very open minded to learning. I am ready to take the risk. And I remember one incident I like to share with you, with the audience. One incident is, this was in the initial years of our business when we had come to Trichy in 1998. We got into an MLM business. The reason we came to Trichy was because Shiv had a major accident and he was bedridden and for nearly 1.5 years, and he had to leave his corporate job. He was in an excellent job. We were in Bombay, and we came back to Trichy because Trichy is our native. And that is the time we were looking for all opportunities. We were not financially stable. So we took up this MLM business, and in that business, if some of you know, you have done MLM, you know that you have to show a business plan to the prospects. And it was always Shiv's onus to do that. He used to show the plan, and I would never talk because I was scared of talking to people. So one day it so happened that he organized a business meeting and he invited guests. And he said, Savi, you are going to do it today. You are going to talk to me. So knowing Shiv, I had no choice. Either I speak or I lose the business, and I could not afford to lose business that time. I just stood there, I stood my ground and I spoke. And that was it. That time I remembered one thought of my mentor that time. I had a mentor who told me, just feel the fear and do it. Just feel the fear and do it.
Lovely.
Nobody has died till today by holding a mic. So if you die, you will be the first person, you will become very famous. So still, even today, I carry that in my mind and I'm going forth. And that is one incidence. So
Great.
that created
You know,
a big.
Savi, while you were narrating this personal experience of yours, I was remembering a two-liner for you specifically for you. You know, गलतियों से जुदा कोई भी नहीं, गलतियों से जुदा कोई भी नहीं, मैं भी नहीं, तुम भी नहीं. हम्म?
You,
दोनों इंसान हैं, दोनों इंसान हैं, खुदा तो नहीं, खुदा तो नहीं. So
wow.
only God is perfect. So you're accepting the challenge on that evening and taking up the mic and sharing the business plan really change your personality. And
Yes.
somebody says that you take the first step and then it becomes easier for taking the second and third and fourth and then millions
Yes.
of steps. And you are a live example of that, Savi. So nice of you. So nice of you sharing this. Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
I, I would like you to tell us more about your journey with PSAI. And I know you are a member of PSAI, but the most amazing part is that not only one, two, but three of your family members are the members in PSAI. I mean, it's very rare to see all three of one family in PSAI. And perhaps that's why you are known as the first family of PSAI. I think I'll be very curious to know about what prompted you to take this decision. All three of you are in this, and what benefits you are taking from this wonderful platform of PSAI. Please share that.
Sure. I would love to share because this is so important for any new person who's listening to this or prospective PSAI members. I would really like to share this with you. I was introduced to PSAI when I attended a summit in Chennai 2 years ago. That is where we instantly joined. I mean, Shiv and I joined that time, and I was enthralled by so many professional speakers all under one umbrella, helping each other, motivating each other, supporting each other. I think it's an amazing platform. It's an amazing platform. For example, you are today you have invited me, you are supporting me by talking about me. So I can only thank you for that. The two great learnings, personally, I had two learnings when I entered PSAI. So I would like to share that. The first learning I had was when I came into PSAI. See, as a trainer, I can talk on any topic. I can talk on attitude, I can talk on time management, I can talk on health. There are so many topics I can talk on. I mean, when I say I, it's both of us. So in the last 22 years, we have been talking on so many different topics. But when I came to PSAI, I learned that as a professional speaker, you have to carve your own niche. Look at something unique. What is unique about your training? What can you offer to your audience? That is where we decided, like, let's focus on families. That is our strength. So that is what PSA helped us in that, in getting narrowing down to what is our niche, where are we, I mean, where can we reach out to the audience, where can we help them, where can we influence the people. So that is number one. So we now as family success coach, we train families in health, in finance, in relationship, intimacy, and parenting, and that is what we are working on. And we continuously strive to help people in those areas. The second thing which I learned from PSAI is a speaker gets more authority and credibility when they have a book. When there is a book in, when you keep a book in front of the person who is asking you for a training program or a speaking, that gives you more credibility to talk. A book is a visiting card. It's like a visiting card for a speaker. So let me give you an example. For example, imagine you are in a conference and it's a networking session. And as a trainer, I am a trainer, and there is another person, and there is an organization looking for a training program, maybe branding or marketing. Or so I have 20 years of experience. I talk everything about branding and marketing. And the other person also has a similar experience, but that person has a book. So who will they immediately, I mean, finalize upon? The person who has a book. So this is what PSAI, I learned from PSAI. And after attending that summit, we took it up seriously. And within few months, we finished our project, the book project, and we were able to launch it. So thanks to PSAI, this was a great learning for me. First is carve a niche as a speaker, and second is having a book really helps you as a speaker.
Wow.
And coming to your second question, all three of us in a family in PSAI, I tell you, it's a great learning experience. As individuals, we are learning a lot. And it is not only PSAI, even in Toastmasters, we are there. All three of us are members in Toastmasters. In fact, my daughter is a member in two clubs. So in Rotary, both of us are there. So we consider, I have seen many people, they consider these organizations or clubs or coming into these platforms as an expense. We don't see it as an expense. We see it as an investment. It's an investment on our learning. We are learning so much.
Wow.
That is
Amazing.
it is as simple as that. That's it.
Amazing, Savi. Amazing. Amazing. My evening is made, really. My evening is made when you mentioned that these are not the expenditures, these are investments.
Yes.
And self investment is the best investment. You and your family is the live example of that. I appreciate for all the efforts, I appreciate for all the initiatives you are taking for the intellectual development of yourselves, your family. That's lovely. I am curious to know about the some turning point in your life, some defining moment, if you can share with us. It will
Sure.
change.
There have been many defining moments in our life, but two of them I would like to share. One is when Shiv met with an accident, and it was a major accident, and it was like a second life for him. That was a time when he decided to leave the corporate world, and we came to our native, and we decided to start on our own. And it was step by step. We started with one student when we started our institute, Trichy Plus. And today, at any point, even now with the online coaching, we train nearly about 1,000 to 1,500 students every year. So it has been a great journey for us these 23 years. It was a defining moment, a defining experience. See, whenever in life, sometimes the challenges happen, you take two steps back. Always, when we take two steps back, we come four steps forward. So, like Steve Jobs said, no, connect the dots. Now, when I connect the dots, when we look back, everything was good. Accident happened for the good. Otherwise, how we would have been here and meet lovely people like you. And the second defining moment I can think of right now is when both Shiv and I had health challenges few years ago. Both of us were overweight, and we had health challenge. She became diabetic, highly diabetic, and there's a lot of things. We are taking medicines, but things were not working out. That is when we decided to change our lifestyle, change the way we eat, we live, the exercise, everything. The entire lifestyle changed. And today, as you said, I am a runner. I run half marathons. Both of us run half marathon. We have shed a lot of weight. Shiv has reversed his diabetes. So all this happened because of that decision we took. Again, we went 2 steps back to come forward 4 steps.
Wow,
What
lovely.
I can think of right now.
So nice of you, Savi. We are coming closer to our end of our discussion. But yes, some quick learning from you is that let's take a step backward. Let's take a step backward to forge ahead with rejuvenating energy, and that's what you and Siva have proven that. And that's really inspiring, very inspiring, Savi. A lot of learning for me. Now, at this moment, just in a very short one liner only, if I ask you, who has been your role model in just one line?
I have had many role models, but if I talk about family, uh, my role model is Jim and Nancy Dornan, a great couple, founders of Network 21.
Right. Thank you so much. That's lovely. They are really inspiring. I have also seen them on stage. Oh my goodness, fire on the stage when they come.
Those of
Lovely.
you who have been in Network 21, you know.
I know that. Yes. Now, Savi, let's have some fun moment also.
Oh,
Yes. Now, I am going to throw some bouncers to you. Hope you will play safe. Okay.
oh my God.
So let's play safe. If I ask you, what are those three words that define who you are?
I, like I said, persistent, teachable, open minded.
Wonderful. What is that lovely book which you are currently reading?
Currently, I'm reading Developing the Leader Within You by John Maxwell.
Amazing. John Maxwell, a great leader himself. He has written more than 100 books on leadership.
Yes.
And I happen to be the John Maxwell team member. And this is the proof of that.
That's wonderful. What
Yes.
a coincidence.
Yes, lovely. And he has inspired millions of people, millions and millions.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Brilliant.
His
Doctor.
writings are so phenomenal writings. Every page, every word is jewel. Really great. Thank you so much. Um, well, I think you have already answered this question. But anyways, let's ask you once again. One significant moment that changed you completely, complete paradigm shift.
I would say once again, I would talk about the health. Is the health, the change of lifestyle gave a complete paradigm shift to the way we are living and how we can make it better. Just by our choice. It's our choice.
Our choice, right. God has given us the power to choose, and that is our wisdom. Thank you so much. The last one. What is your message to our lovely audience of this evening?
I would like to tell, especially the ladies, my message would be let's not get stuck in an identity trap. As ladies, we have our own identity. And we also have a trap, and the trap is only here, it's not outside. I cannot do this, I cannot lose weight, I cannot run, I don't have time to do my hobbies or things which I love. I don't have time to work or earn for myself, be independent. So let's not crush ourselves in identity trap and just break out loose. Have the attitude be prepared to learn, face
Wow.
the challenges. I mean, that's what I would like to say. We need to create that atmosphere and support system around us. And yes, families need to support. Without the support of the family, definitely you cannot win as an individual. So I would request all the families here, or the ladies with their family, to support them, create the right atmosphere, and then sky is the limit. No excuses. Don't
Uh,
give any excuse.
wow. No excuses, no blaming, no complaints, no regrets, only gratitude. Only
Yes.
gratitude with each other. Somebody has said that happy family is that family wherein that harmony in relationship is maintained. And also somebody said that family is a place wherein you generate the resources that generate the energy, and you use that energy outside the world. So that's why the family becomes so important place where you rejuvenate yourself every day. You rejuvenate yourself. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Savi. I mean, thank you so much for all these lovely, lovely things what you talked about. I never knew that you really have the keys of wisdom with you.
Thank you.
I am so happy. I am so obliged. I'm so grateful for you being having my guest today, this evening. And I am telling you, the more of things I have written over here, and I'm going to remember those things. Uh, I being a little bit of having the DNA of being a poet, so I would like to present two more lines for you,
Oh,
please. Right? Whatever you have said, whatever
I
you
should
have
say.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Whatever you have said, I think we can summarize in these three, four lines that कोशिश कर, कोशिश कर, हल निकलेगा, कोशिश कर, हल निकलेगा, आज नहीं तो कल निकलेगा, और अर्जुन के तीर सा सध, अर्जुन के तीर सा सध, मरुस्थल में भी जल निकलेगा.
Super. Wow, wow, wow.
So, Savi, so much of love and accolades from our side, from all the audience. Love is pouring to you. And thank you so much for being part of this Professional Speakers Association of India talk show. And people like you are inspiration for all of us and who are inspiring the whole world. So, thank you once again for being an
Thank you.
energized and enthusiastic guest for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
for inviting me. I really enjoyed being here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lovely, lovely meeting you. Wonderful, dear audience. I am inspired. I'm inspired. My body is really charged, vibrating. So much of good things. Where do you get? It's only the Professional Speakers Association of India platform, wherein we are all family. And we are looking forward to help each other, hand hold each other. So, audience, my lovely audience, wherever you are, please look forward to be part of PSAI. And I'm sure you would be taking one of the best decisions of your life by being part of PSAI. On the screen, you can find the website www.psai.in. So, what are you thinking about? Come on, go there, psai.in. Go there, ask questions, and somebody from our team will take care of you. And we will ensure that you are given all the informations, and your journey to come within PSAI becomes very simple, very easy, and you will be given the opportunity to meet delightful people like the one what you just met, Savitri Sivakumar. Thank you very much. So here Anand Shahidi signing off from this evening talk show, and see you once again with a lot of energy, enthusiasm, happiness, and success next Friday, 9 p.m. Till then, have a great time. Sweet dreams. Bye bye.